curriculum, it's medium for you to market whatever you have and whatever you know, and you earn extra income out of it. Special to our curriculum is something we call digitally enabled opportunities. So we are not just looking at the online jobs, we are looking at whatever you are doing today in your business. How can you use the internet to reach out to more customers? Okay. Today we say that it's not about how many customers knock at your door every day. That is not what determines how much profit you make. What determines how much profit you make is, are you where your customers are? So if your customers spend 10 hours on the internet, 10 hours of the day on the internet, and you are not on the internet, that's how you're losing income. So we can then show you how you can reorganize your strategy, reorganize your marketing strategy, so that you can leverage on the internet space to make money. So Agenda Digital is basically how you can use the internet to drive income to your side. So if you're here and you're interested, you want to be an online worker, this is a government project, it's free of charge, you don't pay for training, you don't pay for mentorship, basically you don't pay for anything. We are fully funded by MasterCard. All we need is a willing heart, your embrace, and your open mind, and we are going to transform you. Thank you very much, Alphonse, for this chance. I appreciate it.
You can clap for him.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I think now members, you see how internet is cutting across. So very quickly, let me know if you have Elvis Enterprise represented. Elvis Enterprise. Okay. Precious Ama. Yes. Elvis. All right. Thank you. 2 minutes. Sorry to give you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. James Muganji from Elders Enterprises. I'm glad to be here. In brief, we build studios for broadcast media, data centers, and cable towers. And yes, the last time I spoke at ISOC, I was giving a speech about white space technology, and I think it's in the hands for that opportunity. And yes, I'm glad to be here.
Thank you very much. You know, ISOC is also running with a lot of community networks and ISP, so we will knock the doors for masts and even data centers. All right, thank you, my friend. And then we have, allow me welcome IEEE, and I think we have Stephen Okuri somewhere. How many members are IEEE members? Nice, nice, nice.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Okuri. I represent IEEE Kenya. IEEE is a global professional organization for both engineers and in Kenya, we have different representations in terms of chapters. And in line with the Internet Society, that is ISOC, we have chapters like Communication Society and Antenna Propagation Society, together with Signal Processing, that are working in connecting the unconnected. And I think this is what ISOC is doing together with the community network that to enable the disability of internet to those who are far away, maybe from the city. And we have been in partnership with ISOC Kenya, and I believe our partnership will be strengthened towards connecting the unconnected. I'm very much grateful for the extension of welcoming and all the best as to celebrate the 10th anniversary for ISOC.
Thank you very much, Steve. Actually, Steve is very active in IEEE, and I wish him also all the best in that space. Allow me welcome. We have someone from Ministry of Health, MTC. Minister of Health, MTC. Yes, karibu sana. Yeah, this is a surprise.
Good afternoon. Well, I didn't expect to be speaking. I would have come with my speech. And actually, it's a long speech. Even if I had come with it, it's around 250. So you can imagine how long I've kept you here. Actually, I'm very much delighted to be here. It is my first face-to-face function to be attending. So I'm very much delighted. Actually, apart from KLTC, where I actually work, I'm a member of ISOC. I think we have ISOC members here. If you are an ISOC member, you want to know about ISOC, I am a member. Actually, I'm not. I've not been given that opportunity. I'm speaking on behalf of ISOC, so I'm not representing ISOC in but I'm a member there. I'm also in the communications committee. If you want to know more about ISOC, you can actually approach me. Thank you so much, sir. I'm actually very happy to be meeting you guys. And I hope that going forward, we'll be looking at ways which you can actually collaborate together. ISOC had actually made some improvement at our workplace. We have some courses that we offer online, free courses. We've been actually benefiting a lot from it. And we look forward to having more engagements with you. Thank you so much. I'm not changing my name every time soon.
Frederick, thank you very much. And we are happy that you are consuming ISOC courses. Allow me now welcome. They know themselves, they are coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Gilbert Pasilogola from the Microsoft Policy Innovation Center. So the Microsoft Policy Innovation Center is a collaboration between the Microsoft Corporation and the Policy Innovation Center at Strathmore. So what we do is we champion discussions on issues of policy in sectors, for example, the justice sector, data protection, agriculture, among others. And by this, we aim to drive industry changes or societal development that is efficient and actually has an impact on society. So we've had certain engagements with ISOC so far. For example, the Vice President of ISOC, Alphonce, we had the privilege of hosting him for some of our discussions of issues to do with data protection and cybersecurity, and which was actually fruitful and driving change and development in society. So we look forward to more engagements with ISOC going forward, and it has been a pleasure being here with you so far. Unfortunately, we have to leave you to other engagements, but we would have wanted to stay longer with you till the end of the session. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. My team from Strath, I think we've been a lot of conversation with Strath, and even so the iLab team, where we have Dr. Rono and Dr. Leonard Mabele. That's our greetings. We have precious consultants. 2 minutes, please. We are doing this so that we can also identify amongst ourselves where we synergize together. So allow me just give each person represented maybe a minute.
So thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Judy Tawira. I'm from Precise. We are very precise consultants. Kenya, it is a CBO based in Embakasi, as I said. We do a lot of community engagement, capacity building with everyone, not just the youth, the women, the men. So we also do data collection because the directors or the people managing the organization, we are people from various education backgrounds. So we do a lot of data collection and analysis, and we also do we write for sorry. Okay. So we do reports. So basically, we can get more information about Precise on our website is www.preciseconsultants.org. We are looking for support to engage more with ISOC Kenya, where we can engage our youth, the children, and advocate for their rights on the internet, and maybe other links in the internet. So we have partners. We work with organizations such as HRC. We work with Fair Trade Africa, and we are looking for more partners to work with here, and people who are like-minded like us. Thank you very much.
Asante sana Precious team. Allow me just confirm by show of hand. We have PISR. PISR. Right? Someone for Red Craft Solutions. I'm assuming someone for AYC. Right, so I think that is the list of yes that we have. But I also want to extend this opportunity. I think we have very many TUK members represented. So maybe one representative from TUK. Okay.
Hi guys, thank you Alphonse for the opportunity. So as I said, my name is Peter Lokol. I'm currently an third year student at TUK, joining my fourth year in January. Basically at TUK, we are very enthusiastic in internet-related organizations, and myself, I'm a member of ISOC. I believe we have several out there, members of ISOC, also members of other communities. We also help spread the gospel of any organization that we are interested in, like Microsoft. You've heard from Microsoft. We have ambassadors up here. We have program managers. Actually, I was telling Alphonse that here to get idea in the program management. Yeah, so I want to say thank you for inviting us. We're very glad, and we look forward to attending more of this. Thank you again for organizing such an event, and congratulations to your 10th anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Peter. Now I would request that if we have any community network group represented, we can maybe rise up. If you are representing any community networks in Kenya or beyond, please just stand.
Thank you, Alphonse, again. My name is Clement Joroga. and I work for Media Networks. It's a CBO with a focus on internet safety. And we have programs in Nairobi and Kajiado, but we also hold capacity building workshops, and we normally invite ISOC members who have been very vocal in attending our trainings. Allow me to take this opportunity to announce that in January we'll be running free workshops, which are focusing on exposing the invisible. And I think there will be more details that will be shared. I'm happy to have met donors. Donors met through the ISOC forum, so volunteer, and there is also a gentleman called Mark over there. So I see the power of ISOC in bringing people together, because it's beyond my expectation that would link up with guys, donors working all the way in Sierra, and we are able to collaborate, run activities across the counties. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Engineer. My name is Donatas from Sierra Community Network, is part of the Community Library. So the Community Library has a number of programs, including the Community Network, some of which are capacity building on ICT, and also we create networks within the schools. Apart from that, we also solicit. Yeah. We also do some. We also do what's called capacity scouting, like what I did with Clement over here. We met online and we crafted some concepts, and we are now how many trainings? Three trainings. It's very viable. And I was just saying that when we're here, it's an opportunity for us to do this. You never know where that will end us. I may not have the capacity to train people in, let's say, transcription, but you may have one. So when we come together, we can collaborate. You do me the training, and I do for you something else, and that way we exchange. You get, and we gain, and we get impact. So I'm very delighted to be here, and I'm hoping that this community will, apart from improving our capacity, we will, interact and have some type of exposure. And exposure is very important. When we're in Levy, I did say that an exposed child is what? Jerry, if you could remember, you just doing those statements, but exposure is very important, because if we don't expose, if we're not exposed, we will not meet that particular need that is somewhere else, isn't it? So thank you very much, and I'm hoping that this learning experience will give us more knowledge, and that knowledge, when you go back to where we are, we shall distribute that knowledge.
Hi everyone. Maybe I might be the last, but not least. My name is Winnie Kamau, and I hold several hats. But today, one of the hats that I would like to share with you, as ISOC member, I'm a newbie, and it's my first meeting with you guys. One hat that I'm in is International Aid Transparency Initiative. That I would like all of you guys to just have a look at it. It's an organization, it's an international organization that deals with aid that goes to different countries, especially the third world countries or developing countries, whom we call partner countries. So if For example, UNICEF has given a grant to ISOC. ISOC is required to report, and that report is published on our site using a standard that is called International Age Transparency Initiative Standard. And this is something that was mandated by the UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, that all the UN agencies, they should report through the IAT standard. So, ISO, be ready. We want to see those reports. Then another hat that I wear, I'm part of the Africa Open Data Collaborative, and I'm passionate about open data, and we push for governments to open up their data. And like today during lunchtime, I was sharing with my colleagues and telling them that one open data success for Kenya was the elections. Just having that open portal for people to be able to see what was happening during elections and be able to mathematicalize themselves was really very helpful, because it reduced a lot of tension that was happening around the country. So in open data, we push for projects to be open, and we ask governments to open up their data so that people can be able to use, so that we can be able to collaborate together. And that one, you can check it up at Africa Open Data Collaborative. And we hold monthly meetups every first Tuesday of the month. And if you have any project, I like Ajira, I like the white spaces, if you can be able to share with us and share with the rest of the community in Africa, then we can be able to just empower each other and see how best we can collaborate with each other. Thank you very much.
We will keep in touch.
Thank you, Alphonse. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Delphine Alcingo. I work at Internet Community Network. We are based in Kibera, Nairobi. So we basically connect internet that's connected, that means and communities in Kenya. And so far we build capacity for upcoming CNs or current CNs. That means we train them in the areas of need to enable them to strengthen the community network. So far we have 12, or rather we work with 12 community networks in Kenya. I think two are presented here, DGA2. Yeah, I think we have 3 here. The rest are spread out in the country. So I think I would like to rather request ISOC to support CNs in terms of infrastructure, because we know that's our basic area of struggle or challenge. That's it. Thank you so much, ISOC, for inviting us here. Thank you for lunch. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Karibu sana. Hope you may enjoy lunch. Is there someone who is okay? What about that?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jacob Gui. I work for an NGO called the Oceans for Government. We work in 5 counties: Machakos, Kitui, Makueni, Nakuru, Kilifi, and Kisumu. Our main work is doing research, doing capacity building. We have done that for quite some time. We have also partnered with the Architecture Training. Architecture Training was with the Microsoft 10 billion skills development on Google, and we were able to train around 300 youth. From several universities. We went to Seku University, we went to KPC Community, we went to Machakos Training College, we also went to UK Mombasa, KPC, to reach around 3,000 students on being trained on by Microsoft on digital literacy. We have also partnered with other institutions around the world We are partnered with another company from the US, which is doing software development, and we're training around 100 software developers in Kenya. Our main focus is to be able to reach as many young people, give them skills and knowledge, which will help them in terms of developing their capacities to earn income. At Gira Digital, we're partnered with the Machakos office, the one in Yata, we trained around 200 of them in 3 places. We were able to work with reach out more in the community. So our aim is to see that despite doing social work, community development, and other sectors which are not IT based, we link them up with IT, connect them with IT, to apply IT to be able to run the projects and achieve success and efficiency. We have been members of ISOC for the last 7 years. Thank you. I thank the Odhiamb. You know, I brought me on board to ISOC. Thank you.
Yes, you have a child. He's 7 years old. Karibu sana. Okay, so allow me now take this opportunity to do a presentation. And that presentation will also try to respond to some of the expectations that you had expressed earlier. And maybe whatever we don't cover by now or by then, we will do a comprehensive document or a report with all Q&As and possible responses and share with the team, either through Connect or forum. And we also encourage you to keep on, sending more questions so that we can work together. Let me request Joel to allow me to share the screen, but meanwhile on the ground we can continue. Yeah, so today, as we all know, marks the 10th year of ISOC since it was born. And if it was a child, then by now, that child should be ready to be sent alone in the village. So we are growing, and our membership growth is informed with the participation of members. And we really appreciate your time, creating time to be here with us today. So I'll just give you like a brief of what we have, what ISOC has been trying to do or has made, and then what are we looking into maybe in the next 5 years, whether in office or out of office. So as we speak now, I think now we know more about ISOC is a global organization, as my senior president has said, and I don't think I need to go through that much, but just to highlight that we invite different membership. So we have special interest groups, we have standing groups and other organizations, and also we have individuals and chapters. So today we are here as a chapter, which is a Kenya chapter. Every country have their own chapters. And as a member, by default, you become a member of the Internet Society Global. And then if you choose to be a member of any chapter, then that membership is transferred to the chapter of your interest, or SIG. Our offices, I don't know if SGA have said that, we are located in Kilimani, somewhere called 330 Catholic Nurses Building, along the Ani Road of Lodume. So if you come there, you will find us physically located there. So our focus is to grow the internet, and we've done this majorly with community networks. And now ISOC is exploring something we call low orbit satellites, or LEO. We are also more keen on measuring the internet and making internet more sustainable. We also focus on strengthening the internet through encryption, digital sovereignty, and secure global routing. These are some of the programs actually that you can find on the Internet Society website. We also practice to be protectors of the internet by engaging in policy advocacy and open standards, and even in stakeholder engagements. I think the last time we had a call, it was a webinar with the young lawyers in tech when we were talking about the proposed ICT bill, practitioners bill. So those are the engagements that ISOC need to really put focus. Our membership as we speak has really grown. Now when we talk about 10 years, it has grown from, let's say 5 or 10 when you start a society, let's say I think it is 10 minimum. So it has grown from 10 members to 2,241 as we speak. I don't know if there are other funding which are not already been accepted. And this makes us top 3 regionally, like Africa region. We became top 3. And our membership is not requiring any kind of payment, so you can be a member freely without any charge, so long as you are 18 years and above. I think that is a regulation of Kenya, that there's some content that you can only consume when you are regarded 18 years and above adult. To register, you just log on to our website or the Internet Society website, that is internetsociety.org. And then there is a button you'll find there written become a member. That is if you're not a member, but if you're a member, then you should be in a position to guide someone to register and become a member through that process. Our major activities as chapter is basically on educational events. So we do a lot of member education and public awareness related to issues such as security, broadband access, IP4, child safety, network neutrality, and very many internet and technology related areas. And there is also community programs that we do that ensure that internet is for economically, it is advantageous to everyone. So we do a lot of community programs, and then we are in policy and networking events. So like this one, it carries almost everything. After this, we know someone, and we also network and create more, in your network layer. And then ISOC has a number of courses that you can benefit from once you become a member. I think this is one question that people may normally ask me. How do I benefit if I'm a member? So for you, if you become a member, or if you have been a member, I think some of these have been areas where you benefited or you will benefit. Access to pool of professionals, experts, and opportunities around the globe. We become part of internet champions and promoters, meaning you can speak to things that make internet resilient. And we also have capacity building programs. We have free courses, we have fellowships. I think the last fellowship happened before the IGF, and we were privileged to produce the largest number from ISOC Kenya chapter who succeeded in the last fellowship. That it was called Youth IGF Fellowship or program. And then some of them even went to Addis Ababa. And then we also normally have webinars and workshops which are open. As in the fact of projects, ISOC is a funding organization on the same. We have Internet Society Foundation, which funds and support community networks and community initiative projects. So if you have an idea or you've been thinking about building and promoting internet, then Internet Society Kenya chapter plus the global, we can come together and put a proposal or write something in a way that can bring funding to you. With us, we don't benefit, but we make sure that our members are given the priority. And then it is also equally an employment employer. So If you're lucky, you can be employed at the global level, not at the chapter level. Membership engagement. So how would you engage as a member? You need to participate in global and local projects. For example, we have community networks now. We ISOC normally do a lot of capacity building and webinars on the internet related issues. You can take part in forums and webinars. We have email forums that you can also be part of. You can take free courses. Some are self-paced, some are instructor-led. And again, they can lead you to a better career opportunity. I think last time we had a pilot training in Kenya with 25 young youth, and most of them have actually entered into the job market. So I think it is something that we need to push forward in the coming years. We also help in writing proposals and also, ideating through different ideas. To support organizations, but a few of them is Napananet, Aherinet, Indigenet, Kijiyetu, Binyamoja, either through small grants or large grants. And this is not only for community networks, it cuts across any idea that you have that can help in building and promoting the network or the internet. So if you have something that you can bring on board, if you're doing TV spaces, always feel free to engage the leadership team for that. We are also proud of our membership. Actually, for the last 2 years, we have almost grown by 1,000+ members, and we are still looking for more. Just say that we trained 25 youths in designing and deploying computer networks, and 60% have already been absorbed in different organizations, and as either technicians or network administrators. Very quickly, our next action for 2023-2027, and we are not politicians, so we are just having a roadmap. Okay, so we have by 2027, we are thinking of looking into growing our membership to 5,000 active members, and by active, not just being in the database and you don't participate. Active meaning you are really participating and getting involved in ISOC matters. So we only have 4 years to do that. And if that goes well, then the number might escalate. Then we're also looking into increasing our reach beyond cities and towns. I think there was someone who asked about where the local and remote areas. Through introduction of what we call ISOC Kenya clubs in different regions. And our target is to do 50 clubs. And we will not set these clubs on the normal clubs or along the normal clubs we know. These things are targeting institutions, organizations, let's say Ajira or Technical University, SASMO, any institutions that can host Internet Society will be becoming an Internet Society club. So I think through clubs, we'll be able to engage our members very closely. And then we are also looking into conducting more capacity building programs and trainings, which are more tailored. Not only, post global online courses. So this time around, as it was informed by the training that was done this year around June, there is potential that we can produce very good engineers, So this is something that is targeting more physical and handy or techies getting into trainings that can change their lifestyle in partnerships with other organizations. We are looking into identifying and supporting local initiatives. And this is not only Kenyan chapter goal, even at the global, they have pledged to support 30 more community networks And we are looking into tapping into either half of that number here in Kenya. So it is upon you guys to come up with ideas, identify gaps in your communities, and let us build or strengthen the network. And also we are looking into engaging and working closely with other stakeholders. This will include schools, colleges, TVETs, organizations, anyone who feels like this space of internet is very important. We'll always work together with them. And as internet society, we will be championing for a lot of advocacy around policies and formulation and implementation. Thank you very much. And if I have not touched on your questions, feel free to reach us through our email, info@isoc.or.ke, or just knock our doors at Diani Road. Thank you guys, and I wish you all the best. Maybe it will be announced, but elections we are coming. This office is going towards the end. So for you to be heard, show up, okay? You can show up by either voting for someone or vying for a position so that we can build internet society together. Up to that, I'll stop there. I've seen how SGS has gone out, but the time is really pushing, and we don't have much time remaining. We have, as internet society, there are people who build, people who strengthen, people who promote, people who encourage others to grow, right? So we also feel like we needed to recognize those people, to acknowledge that work, and also to motivate others to keep on doing the same. So with that, I'm gonna call upon His Excellency Mr. President to grace this period by issuing out the certificates or awards or recognitions that we have. They can be in absence of some participants, but we give them out today. And we'll select randomly. If we point at you to come and help us issue for those who will be here. And if you have someone or someone who is really here, you can pick for them. But we have to follow up whether in Africa. So after the certification or those recognitions or awards, we have the two boxes there. Next, the projector. We'll make sure that box doesn't exist after a few minutes. And then after that, I think SG, we have something again for the team. We want to make sure that you feel at home. So there is something after this that you take as we leave or as we end this session together. So maybe SG, you can.
Thank you so much, and Mr. President, I'm really seeing you here. All protocols of that. Thank you so much. Now, when you're standing next to the president, you have to feel the quality, you feel respected, and you say all protocols. One thing that I believe is that how are we feeling? Just tell me how are we feeling. If you're feeling well, do this. If you're feeling well, do this. The other side. Now, I want us to let our energies out because I know we've written a lot, but there's more coming. So let's go. Start with this. Just follow my arms. The other one. Okay, let's go. The other one. Let's go. let's go, then push it, push it, push it, let it go, ah. Thank you. How are we feeling? That's what you remember. You are a member here to enjoy today. You are a member here to enjoy today, and I believe that you're moving to the next session because you want to wind up today because of there are other things that are accompanying this that you don't have much to achieve, which are going to come.